Map function maps the given function to the list of iterables or the given values which are stored as a sequence. So many a times during your program you would want to enter your list elements in the same line, all of them separated by space. So this is how we can take the help of map function. Let's see how it works. First I'll tell you the use of split function because I'm going to use it here. Now the split method, also available with strings, as I've already explained this earlier, it actually returns a list of strings. So let's see how it works. So I'm going to assign a string here. Let's say name equal to Python, and I write here name dot split. So you can see the entire value stored in variable name has been returned as a list. Now combining this split function with input function will help me to ease my task of getting the list elements in the same line. So now I create my list here, a equal to map, then I take the help of int, comma, input dot split. This will change all the values into list of strings. Now map will apply this int function on the list of values which are coming from the input function. Now if I give the values here, let's say 1, 2, 3 or 4 like this, if I give and I check my variable a, this will actually not show me the values, rather it shows me a map object placed on variable a. If I want it to be changed into list values, this is how it will work. In Python 2.x versions, map function automatically returns the list of values, but in Python 3.x you will have to take the help of this list function to get the elements as list elements. So I'm going to change my above statement like this, input dot split, and now I give the values separated by space 1, 2, 3, 4, and now this what I get in my variable a. This is another method of getting your values. One method was taking the help of eval, but at that time you need to ensure that the values that you are giving during the runtime are enclosed inside square brackets or belong to a particular data type. But using this you can write int, or you can write a float also if you want a floating point value, and then you can apply this input dot split. All the elements that you see here have been separated by space and are given in one line only.